City, the shoot I wore.
Well, thank you for saving me. I'm really grateful, but...
The hole in the shoe I wore.
Look at these buildings.
City,
1869.
I remember this. This is my old part of town. The inner city. The heavy trucks turn the corner here. Beethoven plays from the music store. The guy with a cancer lump, the size of a billiard ball on his neck, walks out of the Dover and Castle pub. Stares at the traffic with his one good eye. The Greek Jesus guy steps out of the radio repair shop. Flo and mane of black hair. Julius Marlowe's shoes. Walks the main drag every day in the late afternoon, picking through the rubbish bins.
You reckon we can get something to eat around here? I had a Chico roll before, but my guts are killing me.
City, the shoe I wore.
It's gone all quiet.
City, the hole
like everyone's left the city.
I wore.
Those who got out. What are we going to do? How long are we in for? You can tell me. There's no one around now.
Just a wee while.
So what was the charge?
I had a temper problem. My mind would go blank. I'd see explosions going off in the front of my eyes. One time my de facto's baby was crying in the bath. I couldn't get the sound out of me head. The next thing I know, they found me with my mitts wrapped round its neck. They pulled me off just in the nick of time.
Oh, so I'm walking around with a child killer?
I didn't kill her, all right?
Jesus, mate. You want to take it easy.
Yeah, what about you? You're not so innocent wandering around the city on your own, hooking up with who knows what, going to who knows where.
You can hear the parents calling out for the lost kids when the sun goes down. There's a dust road on the edge of town called Separation Road. They're out there walking their dogs, calling out their children's names. I ran out onto the highway and hailed the first car that came along. It was driven by a priest. I told him to take me to the bus station. We stopped at a pizza parlour. I got scared and took a knife from the pizza shop and told the priest to drive. He asked me why I was leaving home. He said he was thinking of leaving the priesthood. I told him to keep his flippin' distance or I'd stab him. I had enough of that from me mum, and me gran, and me stepdad. Me father was a drunken bum. Me ma smoked 3-pack every day. And so I fled to the city on the Warrnambool train. He let me out at the bus station and I waited for hours. And then a bus came and I got on and I sat right up the back. During the night, this boy sat next to me. After a while, we were talking. His name was Gary Zirkov, and his family owned menswear shops in Richmond. He told me there was going to be a party and I should come. In the dark, we started kissing. His face was rough, with bristles and acne, and I kissed that acne. The party's in Green Street. Hey, does anyone know where Green Street is? Is this the way to Green Street? Where it began, where it began. Where we come from, where we come from. Where we come from, where we come from.
Jesus, it done a number on this suburb. Check out that joint.
What sort of house do you like anyway?
There used to be this terrace, run by old hippies. There are all sorts of people dropping in all the time. There'd be SEC workers pulling bongs in the kitchen during their morning tea break. There was a chick upstairs, listening to synthesizer music. The house was full of pill bottles, wine bottles, old denim jackets,
City, the
dead
whole
snakeskin
shoot
boots,
I wore.
old armchairs covered in dusts, bird cages. The bathroom was rigged up for homebrew. Kitchen sink had mushrooms growing in it.
I wore.
Was it around here?
Dunno.
City, the
The yuppies would have got their filthy hands on it by now.
Would you want to go back there now?
city, the
I don't know.
shoot
I just pulled back from the edge before I went over. If you know what I mean.
When you were crazy. You crazy now?
Wouldn't mind doing some not crazy things once in a blue moon.
Is that why you're helping me?
Who's helping who?
What if we get separated? Do you recognise any of these places? Oh, you're like Rumpelstiltskin.
What's that?
You know, he went to sleep and when he woke up he was in a different time zone.
There stands the place called Terrace. Its poison charms, green and flaking. Weeds growing out of sunken couches, forgotten fridges, old Valhalla posters, smoked brown and curled. Hello? Anybody home?
We've been here for days.
Oh my God. You're still here, after all these years. Don't you recognize me?
You never belonged here.
I heard her moving about upstairs. She called out, like she was expecting me. Rub the ring. Rub the ring.
Cooey! I'm up here! The key's under the brick!
Hey, Christo! This is the street! This is the house. Come up here. This is the terrace. We can stay here. We've made it. I'm gonna take a look.
I knew you'd come back when you felt ready.
I was sorry I'm late. He tried to stop me from getting up here.
We've got separate rooms now. I told him I like sex and plenty of it. Oh, like your hair long. Oh, what are you doing with those puffy earrings?
She had a haircut in the new wave style.
Are all your clothes from op shops?
Oh, let me smell your shirt. Oh, take it off. You're not going to wear that singlet to bed, are you? Hey, grab that trumpet on the mantelpiece.
She'd lost her roundness. She was hard-edged.
Where do you put your hand?
Oh, Jesus, don't you know anything? Give it to me. Put your hands here and your lips here. Oh, don't tell me this is the first time you've put your lips on a trumpet. Now blow. Let's get this air moving. Sexy city, leather doors, sexy city, on all fours, sexy city, makeup's running, sexy city, unroll stockings, sexy city, lush street sweeper, sexy city, lured down lane, sexy city, never came back the same. Put it to your lips, blow. Horny city, big ass city, sexy city, lured down lane, never came back the same. So come here. I knew you'd be bloody hopeless with a trumpet.
I thought you didn't like the city.
I told you it was a bad place. That makes it good for fucking.
Hey, Crystal, you gotta see this. There's a bloke in the terrace. He's marching around, waving his arms about, jabbering to the walls. Like he's imagining a whole scene. But he's really talking to thin air.
The beetle glowed an evil green that night. After sex, she rolled up her big, beautiful ivory buttocks onto the big brass bed and smoked a cigarette. Liquid running through the floorboards out into the street below, flooding the streets of the Scarab. the moon above, swimming in her cigarette smoke, bold and pearly, hanging over the balcony of the terrace. Just then I felt a cold shiver. Brownman standing at the door.
Oh, fuck! Where's the ring?
Look at him waving his arms around. He can't get off his back.
It's crawled under the bed.
He'll never find it now. That's where she keeps all her old bones.
I can feel it. I've got it. I fucking just... He's crawling around the floor. Now he's on his back, waving his arms and legs around. Man, this place has got to be haunted.
Come down from there, Ginger.
He could be one of those city suits. He lost his way home in the crush. Can't find his way out.
The poor man. We should calm him down.
He's holding his hand up. Got his eyes shut. His knees bent like something's gonna happen. Whoa. Hey! Did you see that? Shit! The building's starting to shift. It's gonna kill over!
Jesus, help!
Oh, shit! Hey, Terrace is collapsing! Get out, Crystal! Hey! Hey! The terrace is collapsing! I'm stuck! I can't get out! Help! Is anyone there? I'm over here! Who's there? Hello? Are you alright? I can't move! I can't see in the dust! I'm over here! Oh, me legs! Me legs! I've got a bluestone block pinning me down. You! You? What are you doing here? I was just passing. Anyone else around? No. Just trying to scrape some food together. You look like an old man.
Are you an apparition?
I just came down that alley. And it dawned on me that this was the old place. And you're here.
Jesus, this bluestone weighs a ton. Where did you spring from?
You don't want to know where I've been.
No?
I've been AWOL.
Are you looking for something? A stash?
It was a squat, wasn't it?
I paid rent.
It was a halfway kind of thing.
I drove you to the chemist for your mixture that day.
I was moving in. You were moving out. You drove me to the chemist to get my methadone. You talked to me. I always remembered that. In a place where you had to watch over the smallest scraps so it didn't get nicked. It was a horror squat. There were real old 70s junkies that lived there, man.
Why have you turned up in this moment in my life?
You were the only one who had your head screwed on right. You were smart getting out when you did. I mean, those people wouldn't be happy till they sucked the life out of you. They'd put most parasites to shame.
I never thought of it like that.
Ha! It was all so innocent once upon a time. There we were, standing outside a pub in Collingwood, and one day a black claw appeared in the sky above us and chased us all over the city, like we were ant people, trapped in shoebox streets. Can you move your legs? Can you push your way out? Give me a hand! I can't reach. Come on, see if you can, just... Come on!